Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hi, how is everybody doing? And today, as you see, my desk camera is on, which means it's traditional art time. And just listen, just give me a minute. I need to paste in some of the doodles because I don't want to lose them, you know? Like, I am currently... listen, a lot of things are going in my life right now. First off, I'm sorry for the live, for being late to the live. I was not like, well, I set up OBS to put up earlier because I know I will be like kinda late to the stream because I had like other arrangements just before the stream. I'm running on leave to find that OBS crashed on me and decided to not load the stream elements, you know, to not load my overlays. And I'm like, this is not good. I restarted OBS, it crashed. I restarted it again, and in the meantime, I started writing the post, you know, to say sorry for not being able to, you know, stream because the OBS will have like not behaving well today, you know, but first time the charm and it's back. So me having like literally last minute arrangement. I had a tutoring session. I gotta help the kid pass physics this time. So I had this thing here. Sort out things with OBS, and yeah, I'm back. So in the meantime, I was like, you know, pasting things, you know, preparing to paste things in my sketchbook because, oh my god, yo girl, I thumbnailed 4 new pages. Right now, 4 new pages. I think I will be able to do 3 pages of like a prologue, a little short prologue for Never Too Late, explaining a little bit Eddie's side of things and Eddie's and you know, the visuals of the sparks as the symbols of chances, you know, that people like can get, can receive, can find, you know, all the good stuff like introduction to the symbolisms, you know. So yesterday I was like, oh my god, I have this amazing idea, I need to draw it out. So therefore, 4 new pages for the comic that I have no idea when I will draw, came to be. And also today, I was thinking about making the cover art, the big cover art, you know, front and back for the printed version of Never Too Late. And currently I think there will be 3 volumes of Never Too Late. Volume 1, chapter 1 to 4. Volume 2, I think it will be chapter 5 and 6 because I already written down how many events there need to be in chapters 5 and 6 alone. And there will be so many events that I doubt they will be chunky chapters. So I think it will be also like a good way to divide the action of Never Too Late, the events of Never Too Late, like in general. Like the first 4 chapters being the introduction to show the characters, their regular struggles. Then chapter 5 and 6 will be absolute emotional train wreck with like the biggest like decisions being made by characters, and then the rest for the volume 3 will be the characters meeting, and then what? Like we are just supposed like go on and pretend like nothing ever happened throughout these months when they were not seeing each other? Hell no! There will be a lot of things to process through and explain. So, but in terms of like emotional baggage, like we come to the we have introduction right now, and it will be like go up, like the emotions, the anxiety, everything will just go up, and it will be slowly going down in the third volume. But so I am like, I think it will work. I think it might work for how many events I have planned for the to happen in the comic itself. And yeah, I think 3 volumes is good. So it will be let me just write it down before I forget. This will be in the Never Too Late Volume 1 cover. Yeah, and here Never Too Late Volume 2 cover. And Volume 3 cover. I will then like take pictures of them, put them in my drawing software, and draw the covers based on. For a moment I thought I heard something in the background. And draw these covers based on this. So yeah. So this will be all from this sketchbook. But yeah. Today it's traditional art time. It is actually redemptions, but I have not had any like redemptions from the stream store in a while, so yeah, so for me I treat it as a way to ink some stuff. Ink stuff for the ink stuff and ink the artworks that I will need like for some palette challenges that I have not yet done this month, and maybe looking for sketching a little bit, because oh my god, it's mermaid and I have done nothing mermaid related. What kind of artist on social media am I? So yeah. Okay, so I have 2 pictures that I want to ink. They are like very old. They are like from sketches from 2022. But this is, you know what, I stopped fighting with it, and I was like, you know what, I was so productive, and let's just finish the things that I started, you know. So I have a couple sketches from 2022 that I want to color using the color palettes, you know, from the challenges. So yeah, but in order to do this, they need to be at least inked, because I like to have things inked. I cannot always like trust the pencil, because I know from experience, like I had so like many like nice doodles like on various papers and only in pencil, and it was like after a while of, you know, handling them, the pencil was not it. It was absolutely, I could not after a while make out what was what. What was the thing that I've drawn here? So I decided to, you know, fix everything in ink, at least in ink, you know. Okay, I did not close the door. So yeah, my parents are coming. So yeah, so this is one of the one of the pictures that I want to do. It's a portrait of Addie based by the post from Alfie from Druk Pub Stock. if I remember their handle correctly. Yeah. And I have the second one. This is like more of a Mimi picture, but no, the palette. This kind of palette is just made for Bartek. So yeah, I have picture of Bartek in a very like Mimi shirt. So I want to ink this and like color this like in, you know, in Bartek's colors. So yeah, just let me say my hello. Okay, so yeah, so I will be inking those for sure, and if I have enough time, I will search for some like references, poses for mermaid picture. I have still no idea what I want to do for the mermaid picture. Like usually I have a concept. Sometimes usually I have a concept. Like this is not my first mermaid, but I don't know. Today recently my brain was, you know, between coming back to Never Too Late, like for real, and being more regular about this and like thinking about ways to promote it, you know, making like new banners, making new covers, you know, making some short form content, you know, to at least like have something on hand, you know, to find some of my favorite banners, to, you know, have short form content like reason number 2137 of why you should read Never Too Late, and it will be, for example, a picture of a dog. Picture of Ernest's dog in two panels. in the two panels that she appears, you know, so far. you know, so yeah. So I'm thinking that. And not thinking mermaid. And also, I'm thinking about IRL stuff. Your girl is stressed. I am, like, it feels like my BPM of my heart is not lowering below like 100 at all times. Like, I am so scared. Also, she needs to wear something. I'm thinking, let's put some sandals and sketch quickly something. Also, I need to talk about a little bit about the channel right now because I am troubleshooting. Because next stream is scheduled to be The Sims 2. And yeah, and for full transparency, of this last stream, when I was playing The Sims 2 and when I was finishing college, I was finishing college. My game was riddled with a lot of bugs, and I still could not use the phone. Even after Emerald graduated, and I waited. I even decided to, you know what? Let's not be too cheaty because I usually don't play those like extra days. So don't be too cheaty and don't actually like move on with her skills. During this, like, she only gained one cleaning skill because I ordered her to clean around. Because no one else was bothering to do this. And yeah, so I was patiently just fulfilling her needs, fulfilling some of her wants, like, you know, playing darts, playing chess. And the timer for when she needs to, you know, grow up and get out to her homehood, it ran out. And it was stuck like this for 2 hours, and Emerald was just doing her stuff idling, and I'm like, oh crap, I don't know what to do. Like the age manipulator from the theme manipulator mod was not working. It did not give me an option to grow up Emerald, so I had to use the full prop cheat and tombstone of life and death, grow her up, but it grew her up automatically to an elder, and then I aged her down to an adult using the same mod, and then I went to the and still nothing on the phone. I could not like move her out from the college, because I could move her out from the dorm, but she will be still in the college subhood. And I did not want it like to risk it, so I decided, okay, she has memories of fulfilling the college. She has the star icon of fulfilling the college with the highest like rate. She has all her memories intact. So I was like, okay, let's go to her family where she will be living like right now, summon her with the cheat, and ask her father to move her in. So everything, so I did this. So Emerald is back at her home. I did her a makeover. I already go through a makeover, and since there was only like literally a couple of hours, it was like 5 p.m. on the last day of the round, I decided, you know what, I will play through the night and wrap the round here. So if I will play the Sims 2 this Thursday, I will be playing in the Berry family with those 5 dogs and 3 kids. Yes, but the kids will be turning into teenagers. And right now, I was recently, as recently as from the last team stream, like the game after was throwing me a lot of errors, a lot of exceptions, and I was like, you know what, I will start like CC cleaning. So I started with cleaning up phones, CC phones that I don't need, hoping that maybe something from here was impacting the phone and how it operates. No, it was not it. I ran out the third-party utility for detecting, like, for checking out logs of the game, error logs that the game generates, and to check with this if there is like any particular mod that would conflict it. I deleted the mods that were marked as second likely to cause this issue, but it's the issue is not fixed. In the meantime, I found another like mod conflict, so I deleted another mod that was like causing problems. Like, and so far, like there are no errors, but the phone is still unusable. So I have no idea what's going on. I will be investigating this, but what I'm thinking, for the Berry household, I don't need to use phone for anything right now. The kids will grow to teenagers, but it will be not until the next round, the next season in the family, when they will have to go to college. And I will actually, well, go to the college, I don't need phone, I need computer, just a computer. So I want for sure, to put Carissa, who is the heir of the generation, to the college, because this is what her backstory requires. So I will have to go back to college again, for my other team, but it won't happen up until like I think like in 2 months IRL. So yeah, in 2 or 3 months IRL. So until then, I can get away with not using a phone, because everybody who will be like, I can deal with everything happening in the at home without phone, and only making calls causes problems. Receiving calls from other sims is fine, and it works. and it's not throwing any errors or exceptions. So yeah, so only the aspect of like hovering over the phone and the game checking for options available, you know, for the object of the phone, and not finding any, running out of iterations, causing a lot of iterations, running out of like a number of iterations it can do. Probably there is like a parameter of something like this that will be like, hey, you're doing too much stuff, you know. Sometimes you need to manually write in the code that, hey, if you try to do more than 20 iterations of like checking something, you need to stop, because else you may run out of RAM and run out of time, you know, because some programs without the break function will just like work infinitely. Ask me how I know. So yeah. So there is like an implemented break function when it happens and it throws the too many iterations error. So I was reading this log and, you know, using like scouring Reddit and scouring everything if anybody had any problems like this. So yeah, so in the meantime, I will be still trying to, you know, clean my game of the CC that I don't want, or the CC that I really don't need. You know, be more mindful about this and still trying to secure this one like bit of this one bit that causes all the troubles with the phones in my game. So yeah, and so replacing the phone is not working, and also using the phone from just like a game and not a CC phone is also not working, because I tried. I tried this, so it's not a matter of using a phone from CC or a phone from base game or like official DLCs, you know. So yeah, wonderful. But I think, you know, right now for the time, for the moment this particular family is in, I don't think I need a phone. So I can get away with not using the phone in the very household, because everything else that I need, I can do with a computer. Everything related to Bob's business or Lloyd's financial consulting, Lloyd's other money making endeavors, Carissa's going to college, everything like this, I can get away with just get a computer and not a phone. So I will try to make my game more like stable and workable, because damn, I don't want to lose this neighborhood. Like, I already played this neighborhood for like 8 years, or at least 7 years right now. So yeah. Yes, I was yapping a lot, and yeah, I realized that I have absolutely like not drawn anything. Maybe I will make the top here a little bit longer. I wanted to put a last minute, you know, put a flower crown on top of Addie. Maybe she will be looking, you know. you know, because her eyes are going, you know, she is looking up. So I think maybe I will put a little spark here, you know, that she's looking at it and maybe going for it. Let's put more bracelets because I realized how bare are her wrists. This is unlike Addie. And here I will put maybe some ombre, maybe some something like veiny, or another like a plant motif down her skirt. I think this would be nice. Like I'm looking for like a ways to like spruce up these pose. Okay. So how is everybody doing, by the way? I already told you what you know I was doing, so I am waiting for your answers. So yeah, I was thinking whether or not, you know, next stream should be the Sims stream, or should I, like, because there was a lot of Sims like lately on my channel. But I was thinking either that, or maybe I will boot up House Flipper again. So yeah, I'm still kind of debating, but I am leaning towards the Sims because I want to play. I don't know, I have an itch to play like recently, and like there is right now the itch in my brain that is like I need to get to the bottom of why my game is not working, because I really don't want to reinstall. Like I really don't want to reinstall, and sometimes in some cases, especially in cases of like having, you know, mod conflicts, sometimes even reinstalling the game will not help if you still will have like the same set of mods conflicting with one another and conflicting with the game files, or special or in the behaviors code, sim behaviors coded in the game. So you know, sooner or later I need to get to the bottom of it, because else it will follow me like through the games and through the system. So I need to do the overhaul of my mods and my custom content and get to the bottom of it. So right now my brain is like itched by, yo, I need to do something for Never Too Late, because damn it's my like right now my biggest like project, and I want to see it to fruition, and I don't have a lot of time in my life, like, and I want to see it finished, you know. And also I have the itch that there's something wrong with my Sims game, and these two things are like the only things that keep me like at bay with everything else that's going on IRL, because oh my god, buying a property and securing mortgage and waiting and, you know, talking to the, you know, all the people who are dealing with legal issues and financial issues. It's like so stressful for me. I hate it. I absolutely hate this whole process. Why can't it be more easy? Why can't it be easy? I don't know. I don't know, but it should be easy. It should be easy. is so stressful. It is so stressful for me that my stupid brain wants to back out. But I am in the moment where I cannot back out. Like, I cannot back out anymore because else I will lose money. Money that I freaking was saving for, like, a lot of time. Let's be honest. So, I am... Like, I know this is needed. Like, I know that sooner or later, I would have to, you know... I would have to, like, one way, sooner or later, whether it will be me alone or with a partner, like, no, buy a property, you know? By the way, have you guys seen the Paralives gameplay trailer? Oh my god. Like, guys, I am so excited. And it's happening next week. It's literally happening next week. 25th, 25th, 26th, 25th. It's literally happening next week. Like, oh my god, like, I seen the trailer, just the trailer. I saw on the sidebar on YouTube that there is like a full 45 minutes gameplay showcase. I haven't watched this yet, but I've seen the gameplay trailer, and oh my god, the fact that the screen for selecting the families is like a train. It's a train, and it also looks with the little 2 on the side. It looks like a second-class train here. In here. I'm like, oh my god. It feels familiar, you know? So, and it is such a cute idea. Oh my god, that instead of being in a family bin, you are like, it's like I wonder if it will be like, even if our families that we make, the paras that we make, you know, I wonder if they will like interact within their like seats or with one another based on their relationship that they have towards each other, or they like you know, traits. You know, if the para I make will, for example, be sitting like alone playing video games or reading or talking to the para from their household, or with the para from a different household, you know. So this is very like nice idea, very like homey idea, because you're not like, oh yeah, let's take a family, like in the Sims. Like in the Sims, you know, you go to the create a sim, the Sims 2, you go to take a family photo, you know, and you see the family portrait, you know, the one that you see loading while loading the family, you see it loading into the neighborhood, you know. Hi. Czego szukasz? Nie ma swoich słuchawek. So yeah, so instead of like being in a nameless like bin, like it feels more homey, you know. It feels more homey, but like they're going off on an adventure. They're like really moving into this place, like, you know, it feels, you know, it feels like, for me, it feels like in The Sims 2, you have like a little cinematic, you know, when you have cinematic calls on, where your family is moving to the new place, the taxi drops them off, so you can imagine that, oh, they had like all their like boxes, furniture, packaging, everything in it there with the taxi with them, and the taxi is dropping them off to a new home or an empty freaking lot if you want. But yeah, but the possibilities, oh my god, the possibility of building not on the grid, oh my god, this is amazing. Like the amount of frustration, I am not stranger of rebuilding stuff in The Sims. Like mainly I was rebuilding this current flat in The Sims. In every, like, except for Sims 3, but in every Sims game, I was trying to rebuild this place, like my childhood home, the place where I was playing The Sims in, I was building it in The Sims, and I was always frustrated, but like the grid is like between 80 to 90 centimeters, like in dimensions, so it is like not 4 meter, but also it's like, oh my god, like you have, like, for example, you don't have like rooms that are exactly like 80, 90, like which dimensions are easily like divided by 80, 90 centimeters, you just don't IRL. So I understand, why it was made, but it's 2026, and we can go beyond the grid and actually like do stuff where, like, without the grid, make things a little bit more complicated, than back in the 2000s, like 1999, where The Sims 1 like came in, and due to limitations and isometric view, like there were decisions made based on the current processing power that kind of forced the use of grid, and it was like so universal that everything afterwards like was using the grid method in one way or another, unless we're talking about like professional like architects software or like 3D modeling software where you don't use the grid, but yeah, but it's 2026 and we don't need to use grid anymore. So the amount of possibilities, the possibilities of actually making my new flat in Paradise with the proper dimensions, this is freaking big. And also I haven't seen these like storyteller characters. I haven't seen any news about them before. So the sort of decisions made of the way that your day goes, and the way the like sort of like a chance cards you give for the next round, next round being the next day for your characters. Like, this is interesting. And for sure there will be people who will be min-maxing, there will be people who will be picking the toughest route, And also, donating to the museum gives me a lot of, oh my god, Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley vibes. I have not played any of these games, but I know that in those games there is a concept of museum which you participate in, and therefore like make better things for your community, which I think it would be a nice challenge actually to fulfill everything for the museum. And because the team of Paralyze is set in Canada, and I think there is like a different approach, because The Sims, like, it has a lot of American approach. Like, you have the mailboxes, you have usually like houses, like living not in apartments, not in like a multi-family buildings, usually like having a standalone house, and especially you can see it in The Sims 4, how everything feels like, every world feels like a part of America. And Sims community was begging for African world and truly European world. Like, but European in the sense of like not feeling like, oh, it's the older parts of some American city European vibe, but truly European. Like I think the North Haven, the one with the business and hobbies, was based on some Scandinavian words. The word from, oh my god, was it Ravenwood? I'm sorry, I don't know any names from like latest Sims 4 DLCs because I don't own them. EA. But the one from the Life and Death expansion pack, it's like supposedly based on Romania, and of course Winterburg is based loosely on like England, and Handford Bagley on rural England, you know, but it still feels like kinda American, you know, and we didn't get the Eastern European word, and the African word turned out to be like more into, I wouldn't say it's like full Morocco. For me, it is like it was a subhood. It is a subhood of the word that is like the subhood is Morocco. The rest of the hood is vaguely like Mediterranean, which reminds me more of the Gibraltar trade. You know, the trade between Europe and Africa, where on one side you have, you know, Gibraltar as the UK's territory, and on the other side you enclosed by it, you have Spain, and on the other side of the trade you have Morocco, you know. So it reminds me with the placement and the vibe that we have still like, you know, more African inspired design, and for me it is more Moroccan than truly like, I don't know, maybe I have like mixed or wrong ideas of what is truly African is not or not, but to me it felt like, you know, like not truly an African word, but more like an introduction to truly African words, if you understand what I mean, because it's still like vaguely Mediterranean with like European influences, you know, but still not feeling European enough, or at least like not in sense that I think the Sims community wanted. I wanted an Eastern European word with like comic blocks and stuff, but knowing the relationships to knowing of like current politics, like I doubt we'll ever get this, and like speculating on the Sims 4 future, I doubt we'll ever get it, you know. But this ship has sailed. Like, I am wondering how big would be the customization options of the world in Paradise. Can we like refurbish some of the like rabbit holes that are in the Paradise, you know, to make it more suitable for each like player's needs, to make it more American, more European, more this, more that, because right now the world feels like more European vibes. There is like a very like densely built historic center. There are, you know, at least from when I saw the map of the world, there will be some industrial districts, some rural districts. So yeah, it is like a little bit of everything, and it's fine. And it's fine, you know. I wonder how much we as players can push it to, you know, change to our liking. This is what I'm like curious about. But yeah, I cannot wait. Well, next week, oh my god, next week I want to actually try and edit the video, I want to edit the best bits of the first month of me streaming, so like from June 2018. And I've written timestamps of like the best bits from each stream, and I need time to actually edit them. So yeah, so I think while editing them, I will try and listen to all the gameplays and all the live streams that will occur for sure, you know, on the last week of May. Because I know there will be a lot of people covering the game. I think I have it on a I have it on a Steam wishlist. So it will be also so close to my payday. But yeah, but yeah, you know. The question, Nina, when will you play Paralyze? Will be yes. And I will stream Paralyze like at least like once. I am like so curious, and I think I want to leave my first question. Do I want to leave my first impressions on stream? You know? Like, I am... The fact that we can add height to our characters without using mods. This is big for me, because I always struggled with it. Because in The Sims 2, you know, unless you use the stretch skeleton cheat, all your Sims had the same height, but stretch skeleton cheat works only, you know, on the active lot. Once you reload the game or change the lot, it is like a not permanent change. You need to use a third-party software to meddle in the game files and your character files for each Sim to truly permanently change their height. I know there is a mod by Lazy Duchess, but it's not working for me. You know, to add height. So, you know, I need to just think of the height, you know, add a head canon of the height, you know. In The Sims 3, there was also no height. No, I think there is a height slider, but again, this is part of the mod. It is not something that is vanilla in the game. And the same in The Sims 4. There is height sliders mod that I use. You know, in The Sims 4 it works well. So having height slider as vanilla feature is so big for me, because I recreate my characters, and I recreate my characters to the T, and I want to be able to recreate them to the T, including their heights. And I think out of like, I was never truly happy with how my characters look like in The Sims. I always struggle to find the proper hair, the proper skin tone, the proper clothes. I think Paralyze might be the closest. Actually, like, I would freaking cry if I would be able to remake my characters one for one in Paralyze. Dyson, hello, welcome to the stream. Scary dark. My upper lamp is not turned on, but it's okay. We will deal with it. we will survive, you know. Oh, I understand. Like some, like the Lazy Duchess recently, like Lazy Duchess mods, like require a different approach when it comes to installing them. At least the recent ones. Well, first off, you need their launcher, the special launcher, you know, for the not for the Legacy collection, but for the so-called RPC launcher for the Ultimate collection. So the one that was given through Origin before and was found like in other places. You know, if you know the story of OSAB, OSAB pack, and you know what is that, then you know other means, you know, sailing the high seas. So yeah, so I know Lazy Duchess's mods might require a different way and different way of installing them, because they usually appear as special menus but were not in the game, so they require a different like way to inject them. But most of the mods for The Sims, unless there are like mods changing like shaders or changing the way the in-game camera works or changing the UI, they usually are like very straightforward. You dump them in the downloads folder in your documents directory and you're set. Same with The Sims 3. I have not downloaded any UI mods for The Sims 3. I don't know if I want to. With The Sims 2, I already got used to my current clean UI mod, so I don't want to replace it or go back to vanilla, even though vanilla UI is also like really good for The Sims 2. So, and for The Sims 4 is also like very straightforward. Like I have no issue like installing mods for this. Yeah, there's our same. Yeah, for The Sims 4, especially for The Sims 4. For The Sims 4, when it comes to mods, I use some of my essential mods. Well, MC Command Center for like a mod that will use everything and you know let you like reset sim or work like a bulletproof testing cheats enabled true, but for The Sims. So it lets you like change everything. So it is a must in case you need to troubleshoot something, test something, or like reset sim or fix something, within the game, within the current situation of your Sims. I have also the 5 traits, more traits mod in 5 traits failed labor, because having only 3 traits, like I understand the outrage that people have from going from 5 traits per adult sim in The Sims 3 to 3 traits per adult sim in The Sims 4. This is absurd. So 5 traits mod. I use also the mod for more columns in Create a Sim, and a couple of custom traits, because I think the one in the game are like lacking and they are repeating too much. So I have a couple of custom ones by Kutoe, Kuttoe, and yeah, they work really fine with the game, with my game, and with just vanilla game in general. So I use those, and apart from those, I use High Slider. I use a couple of like CC, like clothes, clothes, furniture objects. Yeah, and like height slider. So these are like the main ones. Everything else like is like less prone to break. So I usually like don't care that much about that. The urge to install 200 mods is eternal and dangerous. Heard my rant like an hour before when I was talking about me troubleshooting my game. Newsflash, I managed to through big like hurdles and through like a little bit of cheating with the debug, with the bullprop cheat and debug options, I managed to move Emerald back to the neighborhood, because somehow, even though the time of her post-grad time ran out, she was still not growing up naturally, automatically. So I have to force it and move her to her parents, the other way. I think I will delete the lot of the dorm and place the identical one, just in case something from Emerald's not being moved out properly, like something broke in there for the lot, and the lot was like, for example, unusable. So yeah, so I need to see if it's like still thinking that the lot is occupied, even though it's not. So yeah, so I need to check this, and right now I am troubleshooting, checking for mod conflicts, seeing why the phones in my game are still not working, but I know that I have ability to kind of work around not having a phone. And in the family that I want to play next, I realized that I don't need the phone right now. So yeah. So yeah. But Star, how are you doing? How was your day? Because I am stressed. Like recently, only my characters. And thinking of like listen, I came up with 4 new pages that go before the chapter 1 as a prologue. So, I'm crazy, I know, but I think it will work. And I showed them to my webcomic making friends, and one of them said that it will work well with tying in like visual elements, like plants, the sparks, with the real life stuff. So I think I will go for it. And I think it will work well. Like I have like a good feeling about this, but I need to sit and draw it, and recently I have only like my characters and the Sims on my mind, like troubleshooting what is going on with my game. This. Like this is occupying my mind right now, because else there will be work and my IRL legal stuff occupying my mind, and it's stressful. It's so stressful. I hate this already. And to think that I will have to go over it like again in case I want to change. It's already like making me not wanting to go over it again. Oh my god. But I am in the position where, sometimes I envy some of my colleagues and some of my friends that, you know, that for example have family living in the same city, and they have like a family members who are like willing to just write off the you know, the property in the will. So everything is like more streamlined than buying it from a stranger, you know. But I am not in the position for this, you know. My family is not in the position for this, so and because of this, you know, I can't have nice things, and I need to stress about mortgage and finances and dealing with legalities. And paying for legal stuff. Oh my god, so much like legal fees. And the legal fees, where also only just start. Like, oh my god, I have not signed the final contract yet. I will do this like next week, which, oh my god, I'm scared. Oh my god, I'm scared about this, anxious. But no. After I will have the final sale, I need to go to the bank with it, show it, yo, I'm now the owner, give me money for this so I can pay it. Because here like you can be already an owner and you are like, hey, I actually like by law oblige myself to pay for it, even though I still have not paid for it in full. I oblige to pay the rest, and if not, the repo man will come to me and be like, yo, we need to actually take the money for this. And they will not care about it, about anything else. So I'm like, so I need to go to the bank, be like, yo, I am currently the owner, you need to give me money for this, because this is the agreement I, you know, signed with the bank and sold my soul for 25 years. So so I am like super stressed, and afterwards I need to go to the department within the jurisdictional system that is handling everything about the land, buildings, and units, and, you know, having the registry of land, buildings, and units. And I need to go there and be like, yo, I am the current owner of it. You need to mark this down. And also, yo, I have paid this flat, so you need to mark this down. And also, yo, but actually the bank has paid for this, so you need to also mark this down. So I need to deal with it as well, which will require me to take another like day of work. Like, it's not a big deal, but it's a freaking hassle, and I already like hate it, and I'm already stressed. If I have everything like prepared, even though I have not get rid of any documents since I started this process 2 months ago. So yeah, it's scary for me how fast, and at the same time how slow it all goes. Like there's like a lot of like downtime for when you're waiting for the bank's approval, waiting for the decision, waiting for like arranging a date to meet with the seller, arranging the date to meet with the legal person in front of which we need to sign the agreement, and all of this. And I am like overwhelmed by this. Like when I see the mail coming to my phone and it's about like the and it's about the yeah, just as I said. Okay, I need to go get to the. Okay, I need to get back to the legal person and say that the seller wants to sign the agreement on this day. Yeah, so I need to take the day off on this day. So I need to also know this in advance to tell my boss. My God. Listen, but I know that sooner or later I will have to do this, whether myself or with a partner. Because this is like one of these milestones, and to think that, oh my God, Nina will have her own place in 2026. Like, it feels like right now unreal for me. I was waiting for this like for 2 years now, but it still feels like unreal for me that this is the year when it happens, you know? Imagine the moment where I will say on stream that you look, a new location unlocked, or where I'll have the stream with unpacking. And of course, I will only unpack like some stuff that I am willing to share. Of course, where like let's not like be like absolutely exhibit myself in here. Hi, Mr. Limbe. Oh yeah, good to see you. Don't mind. This is the first picture of the night. And I think it will be the only picture of the night because, oh my God, I was yapping so much today. I was yapping about the current state of my game, what I did last time, you know, within the game, with the gameplay, when it comes to the gameplay, and oh no! I haven't set any like chat rules in here like the way I have set on Twitch, so I don't know what is going on. Maybe it's something YouTube like sometimes enforces like, yo, we need to see if you're really like subscribing the channel for 20 minutes, so you need to wait 20 minutes. This is my OC Eddie. This is based on the reference picture by Rook Pub Stock, aka Alfie. And yeah, this is a very old sketch, but I'm finishing it for the sake of coloring it digitally with the colors of the month that are set for this month on the webcomic on the Polish webcomic server that I'm on. So yeah, it fit. Just fit the vibe, it fits the color. I just added a little bit of some elements, you know, Eddie's bracelets, like some visual elements on top, and I think I will be able to make it like nice, you know. So yeah, yeah, that since I was yapping a lot about, you know, the recent events in my life and the recent the recent events in my game and how I want to fix it, you know. Listen, I cannot draw shoes. Like I'm still like I still have not like learned how to draw shoes properly. I don't think I did like a proper clothing study, but I am so behind when it comes to any of my studies. A good thing that I learned how to draw feet properly. Nina in 2023 is a good thing to have study drawing hands and feet every day for 2023. Okay, I will let it dry before I erase the sketch. So yeah, in the meantime, let me move on to the next picture I wanted to ink today. If I locate it. Not if, like when I locate it, for sure it's there. Like I was checking, I was showing it on the stream. And say this is for Bartek's color because these are the colors of my color, the second palette of the month. Yes, Bartek's colors. By the way, I am very close to finishing this sketchbook. I think next month or on July I will finish this sketchbook, which is a long time coming because I started this sketchbook in September 2025. Or even before. Wait. I think no, not 2025, 2024 even. Right? Yeah, 2024 I took it for vacation in Greece. So yeah, I had this sketchbook like already not filled for a very long time because I was focusing so much on like truly like purely digital art. Yeah. So this is why I'm also like finishing these sketches that I have neglected. Oh, come on. Where is this picture? Picture has to be somewhere. Also, there is the Draw This in Your Style event that I want to participate, but I need to find the panel I want to redraw. Because it is about redrawing a panel from a comic, and I need to reread the comic and pick up a good panel for that. Come on, where is it? Okay, found it. Found it, okay. It is also like very small, but you know, I want to finish it digitally, so I will like crop it up. You know, better. Yes, I finished this. Not on stream. But it was also my first time using the gold leaf, not the gold paint, not the gold paste, gold leaf, like pure gold leaf with the sizing glue. And you know, the one that is so delicate, you need to use the brush to actually handle it. Was I doing this on stream or not? Wait. No, let me check it on my phone. But I finished it. I already gave it last Sunday. Was here, and you know, my mom liked it. My aunt liked this. I don't know how about the recipients because I haven't seen the reactions. So yeah. And they haven't got back to me, so you know, it is what it is. Let me check my channel real quick. I need to check if I have finished. Okay, this is Aunt Nina to the Rescue handmade card, but this is from 12 days ago. So no, it was when I was not using the sizing in this stream. I was just doing watercolors. So I did the watercolors with gold leaf. Yeah, a mixed media. I can show you the final effect because I took the picture of it before I gave it away because I need this for my archive. For my archive, yes. Let me find it. Music, hello. Don't lag on me. I just opened my Windows Explorer. Don't die on me right now. I opened. Okay. Okay. Where I have. Okay, I have slideshow. Okay. If I make it big. I will show it. Give me a moment. Oh, come on. Where is it? Oh my god. What is OBS doing? Okay, I need to eat it and put it back again. Yes, I want to eat the source. Set new source. No, I'm not talking about Internet Explorer. I'm talking about the, File Explorer, the one built in the Windows, So I cannot, I cannot so I cannot say anything like this. Okay. But this went up to the very top. Let's get down. Yeah. Wrong. Nope. Bruh. Oh, finally. Okay, so this is the one. It looks like this. So yeah. So this is the final elements. The gold elements are here. On the letters, it was a mess because even though I used a very, I used a tiny brush for applying the sizing glue, because how you do this? You have a special glue for gold leafing that is very tacky and makes the foil, the gold foil, the silver foil, bronze foil, whatever, stick to it like crazy. So you need to apply it very thinly, and I wanted to do the letters, so I had to use the tiniest brush. But even with this, there were some clumps of glue or something like this, and this is the best I could do. And even I scraped a little bit around where I could not get off the excess, because you have this glue, you put it down, you wait for it to be tacky to the touch. Usually when it becomes transparent, it happens within a couple of minutes. Then you apply the foil, and you need to be so careful because this foil, oh my god, this is my first time working with it. Actually, I bought this foil for a different project, but it fell through. The project fell through, so I had a gold foil for pretty much nothing. So I was like, hey, let's use it fair, let's do something fun and special and actually use the gold foil that I bought, So so I opened this, started cutting with a knife, but it was folding on. you know, on themselves, holding on themselves, you know, the foil. And I was using a fan brush. I did not have any like other brushes for that, like any special brushes, but I used the fan brush, this one, to pick up the pieces of foil and like flip it and like put it back and tap it, you know, and then use a different brush to agitate and get rid of the foil where it's not, where, you know, it should not be. And then use the knife again to like scrape around you know, where I see there was like an excess glue. So yeah, so the gold areas are in the letters, the cap, the cross on the cap, this little like handle of the cap, a little bit on the width, on the rope. I also used the red burnt sienna color to mimic the color of the clay that is used to be a primer for gold leafing, for example, a statues or a frames. So I use this because it gives like a nice warmer undertone to the gold. So yeah, so this is why it may seem like the gold here is like more warm, and also, you know, the camera was like picking on the reflection, so it's not perfectly looking here on the scan, and there are some places where it's like less, like more yellow and less like golden, less orangey. And so yeah, so gold is here on the letters, here on the cross, the rim of the cap, the holder of the cap, the grains, the rope, the emblem on the chest, on the robe, the sleeve, the collar, and a little bit on the a little like bit on the flower crown. So yeah, I wanted to show you something. Oh, I wanted to show you, because you said that the grain looked nice. Let me tell you, I painted a lot of grain. Like, one of my favorite pictures from when I was a child was when I actually painted a wheat field. And it is one of my favorite pictures. I remember it vividly, and I cannot find it anymore. So I am very sad. But then, after the war in Ukraine started, I actually painted a picture, like a recreation of the picture, you know, how the flag of Ukraine is like compared to, you know, the blue sky and the golden wheat of field, you know. So I wanted to like do something because I felt I needed to. I felt I needed to, you know, to do this, and to paint a picture and make it like, I still have this picture, and I am getting around. I know it's already been 4 years of the war, but I'm still getting around to like sell it and have the proceeds go to charity, but I have no idea how to approach this. But yeah, but I can show you this picture because I have taken the picture as well. Wait, let me just locate it first. Found it. Oh, come on, open. Okay, I need to. So this is watercolors, a little bit of acrylics for white highlights, but yeah, but it pretty much looks like this. So yeah, a lot of grain. But yeah, I really like this picture. And yeah, I want to sell it, you know, for charity. You know, I still have it framed, you know, and ready for it. You know, But yeah, I have absolutely no idea how to approach this. And knowing my luck, even if I set the, if I set the charity like goal or something, it will get so little traction because it seems like I am cursed, and nothing I do, not matter how much I promote myself and I am out there, I am like so ignored. So, so yeah. So unfortunately, it is like this. But I still have it, and I plan to like if like when I sell it, I really want to like give whatever I got from it like to charity, like preferably to the one that is focusing, preferably on Ukraine causes, But yeah, but I know. I know you can do this through Allegro, but yeah, I need to look into this. And yeah, and I think I worry that it will get no traction and I will just waste everybody's time. I'm thinking of replacing the V. Design of this shirt, like this picture, comes from a meme. There was like literally draw your OC in this meme, and it had the shirt with like this writing on it. But I think for the sake of like posting it on a PG Discord server, I would need to change it to something else. I will find something, but yeah. Yeah. I actually drew one of the things, and I still wonder how it went because there is the Krakow Comic Festival, and let me find it. There was a drive for people to submit their like specially made art, to be sold, via charity drive. I was not in. I was only tasked to, do the art that I felt was like good for the cause and also like would sell. It would be nice, and send the files. The person that was tasking it, there was in task for printing it, printed it, and it was sold during the festival. It was I will try to find it because it is also a nice picture, and I know it was on the on the market, on the store. I know it was on the store because I saw the pictures of the printed picture already. Like it was an A3 print, with the comic share for Ukraine, comic makers for Ukraine, or comic share dla Ukraine drive. Was it 2022 or 2023? I think it was 2022. Let me quickly find it. Because I need to... I need to find it. For sure, I have it saved. I need to find in which folder I have it. Was it to here? Yeah, it's here. I think I can. Yeah, I will show it with the okay. So this is 2022, March 2022. So like within, it was still the first month of the war, if I remember correctly. Let me show it. Yeah, so I put it a watermark charity artwork for use. So yeah, so this is a thing I did. I was really happy. I remember, like right now, I'm like, okay, I see mistakes, but I was researching the the outfits. I was like researching the mythology. I had a couple of concepts, including posing with the sunflowers and etc. And Sergo Getter, welcome to the stream. Yeah, you caught me yapping again. So yeah, so this is like, I want to know if because each of the designs that was submitted was printed like in a couple of a couple of things. I don't understand, Mr. Limbe. Is it David Podsiadło reference? But I remember there was a couple of copies printed out of each of the design, and the rest were sold like online after the festival. I wanted to get one, not necessarily mine, but also others, but apparently, like, I was kind of ghosted. I wanted to ask, hey, if there were any like left, and if so, which design, because I would like to like buy it, and since I was not physically there, because fun fact, I was never in Krakow, so so yeah. So yeah, but I wanted, it was a bit. Oh no! No reference! Autocorrect, auto mode, like spoiling all the fun. Spoiling all the fun for us. So yeah, so this is like. Speaking of like charity pictures and stuff. Okay. And and speaking of like wheat and grains, so yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. So this like happened in my life. I still don't know how well it's sold, because it was like, I think it would boost my morale a bit. I wonder if I could find anybody who was in 2022 in Krakow Comic Festival and bought the charity print from me, like of my design, not from me necessarily, because I did it pro bono, but of my design. And if so, like if they are like aware that I am still here, 4 years later. Sometimes I do wonder. I wonder if I can find this like easily. Like it's already like almost the end of the stream, and then I'm moving on to because Tiger is not streaming today, but the mods on the Discord server will be having a voice chat, so I will be hanging out there until I have to go to bed, ultimately. Because, you know, I need to be responsible, high-functioning adult. So yeah. What's up, go-getter? How are you doing today? Happy Tuesday. I wonder if there would be if I would find someone and be like, yo, this is my haul from the festival. This is Tytars. Tytar server. I think you can, oh my god, will the link to the server be under one of his videos? Or was the invite only on the live streams? Ah. Oh god, good. How is your mermaid picture doing? And I am not judging. I have not done anything mermaid related like this May. So I am like, you know, just asking out of curiosity, because I remember you mentioned, you know, you mentioned your frustration on, you know, drawing the bottom body parts, only to realize that I don't need them. No, I don't have my own server. I feel I don't even know if I can say that I have a community. Like, given my size, like, I think if I had a server, it would be mostly like dead. Given how many people are like hanging on the streams, how many followers I have in general. So I don't think that setting up a server only for it to be like very inactive would be like, I know it's free, but you know, to have it set up, I don't think my community is big enough, if I even can say that I have any sort of community, you know, and not just a couple of people hanging out. But I think that it's like not viable. And also, like, most of the people that are here on the streams are either from Sam's server, Tytar's server, or Szczęśliwy Ziemniak's server, because they are the three servers that I'm most active in. And people, and sometimes maybe Polish webcomics server, but I don't. No, people from here know that I'm streaming, but they are very busy people, so yeah, I understand they are not coming. You know, so I am like on everybody's server but mine, because mine doesn't exist. So yeah. So I don't have it, but you know, when it happens, I like to like hang out on like a couple of selected like servers, the servers that I like the vibes the most, that I know the people from, you know. I know one person who had so many servers that in order to get to the new one, they literally had to like leave one because the they already like reached the cap of the server. Time zones are a thing. This is true. This is true, Dinosaur, yeah. Especially like part of why I am also like, it's already like pretty late for me. It's like almost 10 p.m. for me. The reason why I like stream at this time is because I know it will be like midday for US folk, and I know I have some US folk watching me, and I know I want to maintain this part of my viewership, readership, you know. So yeah, but I know there are a lot of people like from. I know there are also a lot of people like from Europe and from, you know, more Western Europe, more Eastern Europe. So yeah. Good news is I will be able to finish lining up this artwork on the stream, because it's not that like big. I need to focus, like I need to find out like a fun way to color it actually. You know? Maybe also the case that I don't like this character that much. I more like to torment him. No, it's okay. I was just saying that I have some folks from US and, you know, some folks from Europe watching, and, you know, no, it's like around midday for US folks, which is why I decided to stream at that time. Like, listen, it dawned on me, like, not that long ago. How? That we're already like 10 years apart from 2016. Oh, eat something right now. Yeah. Have a nice dinner. Yeah. Hi, Mr. Limbe. Have a nice dinner and a nice night. What I wanted to say? Yeah, because it dawned on me. It's 10 years since 2016. You know what happened in 2016? Go Getter, especially, and Dinosaur, especially for you two, because you know Sam. You know what happened in 2016? I was already 23 years old. Oh my god. Me being 23 years old, I decided to submit one of my better pictures for Sam to redline it and critique it. And this is like my first, like, one of the first interactions I have with Sam, and like pretty much how I met Sam and started interacting with her more. And to think it's already been 10 years since we know each other. Sam was the person that I saw streaming and was like, so fun. I want to do this too. I want to also have fun streaming. Like, to me, consider, this is already 10 years, and through Sam and me, I met Machian. Think that, like, me and Machian know each other for almost 10 years already. I think I met Machian like more around 2017, but still, to think this is like absolutely crazy. Like, this is absolutely crazy, and I cannot phantom it. Like, it's 10 years. 10 years, it's almost 1/3 of my life already. Listen, my first streams were like very awkward because like right now it also seems a little bit awkward, like when I, for example, don't have like any topic to touch on, you know, because it is I don't want to delve into like actual topic because I get very heated when it comes to politics, and I know it's very or like not politics, or current events, about current events, and I feel safe, standing for Ukraine. I feel safe standing for Ukraine. This is like so close to freaking me. Like literally beyond my border, and So there are topics where I feel like more comfortable being open about, but there are some topics like I don't want to dwell too much into my life because I'm still kind of scared of being doxxed. Even though nothing like this ever happened to me, but I'm still like paranoid and scared about this. And there is like this thing of like being super exposed. Like, but Nina, you can't but Nina, you don't need to show your face. Like, I decided 8 years ago to show my face and rip that band-aid because I knew that later having a face reveal would be more nerve-wracking. And my first streams, like, I am listening to myself from 8 years ago because I want to make these like best of each month, and I started from the very beginning, like a fool. So sometimes there are like parts of me being absolutely silent or nothing happening, and me stuttering a lot, not being able to find words, and I am listening to myself on twice the speed, only to be bearable for me. So it is like it is very it is awkward. It is awkward at first, yeah, and sometimes it's not like ever becoming less awkward, Yeah, I know. It is like so. Other people I know since 2016. Like, I have some people from my college that I still like keep on, I am in touch with, but this is like, 2016. But yeah, it hits different because it's line friendship, and it hits different because Sam and I are right now at the same moments in our lives. Much because all of my other friends have already are married and have kids, so they are very busy with their lives, and other friends are also being busy with their with their professional lives, and my webcomic making friends are being busy with making webcomics, so it is what it is. Like, I think online friendships are real friendships, and I do consider Sam I know it is very sappy and probably very awkward for Sam to watch it later, but I consider Sam one of my best friends, and to think how many things happened because Sam said do it, girl. I kind of want to get to the streaming do it, girl. I have this comic that I started making during webcomic making comic making classes, and I haven't finished this. Do it, girl. It was all freaking Sam. The fact that I started Second Chance for real was because Sam said actually do it and finish it. I believe in you. It is mind-blowing. And after second chance, I couldn't stop, and this is how Never Too Late came up. And I'm making Never Too Late for 6 years already. Like, what the heck is time? What the heck is time? Tell me, what the heck is time? Yeah, Dire, so I feel that. Yeah. Okay, but it's already 10 p.m. and I've already been yapping a lot, and I already almost ran out of tea, so cheers, and so yeah. So, thank you all so much for coming. Thank you for chatting, flirting, and spending some time with me. Next stream, first off, next stream might be a tad bit late, because on Thursday, tomorrow is my dad's birthday, but we go to a dinner on Thursday, and I hope I will get in on time for the stream, but I do not. Oh my god, I need to think for something different for the topic of the stream, because the Sims 2 might load for a bit, and it will be a lot of waiting time. I will figure something out. We can have like maybe a backseat simming in a different Sims game, or House Flipper, or Minecraft. You know, something that would require faster boot up time than The Sims 2, because out of all the Sims games that I have installed right now, The Sims 2 boot up the longest. So I can like quickly set up the game, because I might be running late and I might be under the celebrations, if you know what I mean. But I still want to stream. I arranged with my parents that we won't be like hanging out in the restaurant till like God knows how long, because we all need to go to work tomorrow. Like the next day. So yeah, the stream might be a tad bit late, and I will figure what I will be doing for the stream. But it will be stream, unless it will take me super long to set up. Then I will cancel, but most probably there will be stream. So on Thursday I will figure something out to do, and yeah. So thank you all so much for coming. Thank you for watching Chat and King and spending some time with me. I hope you will stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and I will see you all next stream. So goodbye.